Hello, I'm Kyle Hatch, and I'm going to show you the 2-on-1 series that I run a lot through my college career. So we're going to start where we get a heavy collar tie by your opponent, and you're going to take your opposite hand to the wrist, and your other hand is going to go straight into armpit. Grab his armpit tight, and then we're going to shrug our shoulder and turn right here. So shrug, turn, and then we're pulling it tight to us here. So now once we get here, we're nice and tight. I keep my hands underneath like I'm curling a bar, and we're in this position. We move our opponent by pushing into him, bending his arm and pushing, putting our hips into him. And then when we want to pull him, we're going to extend his arm and pull him here, right? Notice my shoulder is right on the back of his. I'm not down here on the elbow. I'm in the armpit and on top. You'll notice my head position is all over top of him. I don't like to get here. I like to be over top of him so I can put pressure down on him, make him tired. The first move I'm going to show is a trip I do here where this guy's foot, we pull it and it steps forward here. So once he does that, I'm going to lower my level, kick my leg out, and pull hard on the shoulder back. So I'll go to the wrist, drop my leg, pull back, and then cover. A little quicker here, pull. Key part is that we have this on lockdown, right? My shoulder is on top of his shoulder, and we're pressuring heavy. And all you have to do is sit down, kick it back. That's the first one. The second one is when the guy squares up with us, right? And he's a little further away. I can't really get that trip going. So I'm going to do a Firemans. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his wrist and I'm going to throw it out through this gap. And my head's going to follow like it's attached. Right here. Once I get here, then we're going to take our penetration shot and we're going to stay tall here. If we go down here, I'm just going to get sprawled on. You got to stay tall. High thigh, not calf or ankle, right? We want to be up top. And then my shoulder or my arm is still grabbing his shoulder and staying tight, right? And as I start to go, this elbow is going to come down to my ribs. And I'm going to go 45 degrees forward as I finish this. So a little quicker here. He circles. Key part on this is that when the guy circles up, we're going to throw it, right? We don't want to keep it just sitting here. We want to literally throw it out. Kind of open it up with your other arm. Boom. Boom. Then we get in. Nice and tight. High thigh. Pull it. Finish 45 degrees. Next, we have a pick. This is when the guy is circling away hard and he gets his other leg all the way around to us. Right? So he's circling hard. Foot is right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to pressure down hard. That's why my shoulder's on top of his shoulder. Pressure hard. And I'm going to take a step at the same time. Here. Notice it's my cross ankle. Here. Now you go wrist hand to the ankle, and then you're going to punch him in the chest to push him down. And you're going to stay on your feet. Here. Collect, and then you shelf it to get your back points. a little quicker. Key point for this one is that shoulder on top of the shoulder, right? If we don't have this, we're going to be down on the arm, and when we pull down, he's just going to rip it out, and we're in bad position. Shoulder right on top of his shoulder. My head's over top of him here, and now we can lower, step, grab the ankle, push in the chest. Lastly, we're going to do one where he is pushing or pulling away, circling away, posting on my head, right here. And it's pretty simple. All you have to do is hit his wrist on his elbow or tricep even. Here, pop it, double leg. He's circling hard, boom. Key part in this one is when he posts here, I'm not keeping my hands up here. We keep our hands up here, we're just going to get sprawled on, or we're just going to get plowed over. Right? When I go, I pop it and I throw it up. Here, see, I'm already down, he's already moving forward. Because he's circling, pushing hard. Boom. He's already moving forward. Take your double. And that is my 2-on-1 series.